men. That's why I subbed here. So ladies, as far as myself, I have never went against or attacked one person in here personally. We're pulling it hard out, and what you're trying to push back against it, but you're not listening to what we're saying. And if I go to these other panels, you're with women on it, and I just tell them, a man's strong. So they're gonna drop me immediately because they don't want to hear what men have to say. But I say women, ladies should have husbands, they're gonna drop me immediately. And I'm even getting muted on this panel. And, Jamie's been muting me and some other people listening. To take our turn to show what a man's perspective. So we're not never going to hurt any person personally. We're just telling our feelings. If we can do that.
But that's because they have that confidence.
Well, let's tell our feelings and then don't take it personally.
Right. They have that. They have that.
A lot of no accountability by these women because we just told you what we feel like it's like, and then right away these women say, "Oh no, it's a man's fault. Man made all these things. Oh, the man has to be better." What? This. Listen to what we're saying, right? From a man's perspective, it's not supposed to be a battle.
Right.
I'm not playing.
Sweet us. Go ahead, Jose. I'm sorry.
Why you lie? Why you say this is a man empowerment podcast and there are no empowerment over here? It's a bunch of dudes whining because women don't listen. The women were mean to me.
You see how you see he's saying the same thing I just said, bro. Whenever a man tries to say how he feels, whenever a man tries to tell how he feels, somebody has to come in and validate it. Bro, because you're saying some BS.
Maybe it's a chance to talk like everyone else talks.
Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA 2K Sports with our analyst, Brent. This is Brian Anderson.
And when he did, he got dropped. What are you talking about?
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been
Because when I was talking to Street,
And he got dropped. And he got dropped. Why are you even bringing that up?
Hold on. Let Caproni finish. Let's hear what he want to say. Then we're going to report to
I was talking to the leftovers. I was trying to talk to you. I'm like, did you seriously think that women find men that do nothing but whine and complain because other women do not talk to them or listen to them? Do you think them women find this attractive?
In at the small forward position. A battle of the big men. Grabs some top power for this face-off in the center position tonight.
Stop acting like a
question, BA.
do some manly stuff.
And skill. More tools in their toolkit. I mean, we're about to find
Is this a dating?
Whatever he said is talking about respond to him one at a time. I don't
have that issue where I go to places where women don't listen to me. I have no business. If I don't know what female podcast this is, but if they are, for the most part, they're leftovers too.
Bro, suffer in silence on your own, bro. Suffer in silence on your own.
Can you let me finish speaking?
You was done.
MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. Passing hasn't been a focus for Murray. But
Going into like one of those podcasts where there's a bunch of angry
for him.
females.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
This dude is like has so much feminine energy. Why probably doesn't get listened by anybody.
All I'm doing is talking, bro.
Is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steps
So,
ball handler.
I think that's
You're not gonna be listening.
Okay, Roger.
This is the classic receive
Appreciate the report. Style is fresh by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim. Just an awesome display of athleticism. Our AT&T Had you played a stop an easy layup right there? I mean, you can earn it at the line.
wasn't doing a third way. That was
It's over the years of the franchise.
Before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it?
Bro came here to complain about us. He came here to complain about us complaining.
Second free throw, no good. Well, granted, the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles. Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976.
That it's okay to just whine and complain because women don't listen.
Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They connected on all 3 looks.
To the inside. By DeRozan. Here's a big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it. He's played well over a decade in this league. Here's Daniels. No good with the triple. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it. DeRozan passes to Monk. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Mavericks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5. I think for the Warriors, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand. DeRozan outside.
So I don't like to come up here and say that shit all the time.
Outside Murray. DeRozan outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 9. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail. Daniels passes to Butler. Fires for 3. Daniels, that one's true. He's got 13.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game. He's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Levine for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he hit to them. That was the conversation.
That's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. Kings trail by 7. And here's DeRozan. He's got 9. Here's Sabonis. Rebounded by Daniels.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too deep at that one. I thought he laid straight up and then defense thinking in their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Yeah, I was just also on my turn.
Monk finds Sabonis.
I think I do recognize that the man's face, and I appreciate them. We should have women too, right? But just that, you let the men talk. That's all we ask.
Picked by Sabonis.
I've heard his rhetoric. You know, he's out for dude, and all the other men that made it do to come and get all the ladies.
He's a guy that counts
and he was a dude that they made it take people's milk money. Okay, that's fine. But you're not seeing how they
that one's true.
Maybe if you were the alpha man, how are you going to help these other men who are not? Who are not in the case, who are not 6 feet, who are not that top dude that gets all the ladies. Are you going to power them?
And it was really their defense that got them the win.
And,
they had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in the last game.
Discuss the points, not at-home attack.
And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade.
Okay, so saying is, okay, I know you're just giving him sarcasm. It's not an alpha, okay? I do not classify Capone as an alpha. It's not an alpha.
To bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance.
Hold on, okay. Okay, I do not classify him as 1, okay? Becca, go ahead. Let's go one at a time.
She asked for 1.
Okay, Jack. No, Cabron says a lot of stuff, and the men want to respond. Lottie, you want to respond to what Cabron said? Then I'm coming to the women. Women, do you want to respond to what Cabron said? But Lottie, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll respond to it.
I don't know why we're centering what he said. I wanted to go on, but what was said before?
And so many young stars emerging in
More
this race.
than you'll ever
In January.
More than you'll
Right in
ever
the thick of the season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
I can't stand
It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
You don't even understand the difference between observation.
14-point game for him in the win against Washington. 6 on the shot
A lot
clock.
of people here probably are too.
Shot to stop the run.
This is a Mel
And he
Power
drains it. A
podcast.
solid
So you're
5
here
for 6
to
now.
talk about,
Oh,
the issues you see
the
around the
lost art
world.
of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in. He's feeling
That's
it.
what I mean. How about you keep your mouth shut? Let me finish talking.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively.
You're in a good relationship.
Not good
Don't get me wrong, but you're
Kings trail
so
by 11.
naive about the danger and about the way society
Here's
is.
Ellis.
I can't stand people
Looking
like
at the
you.
numbers, he's putting up
What
7 points a
observe it is.
game.
I observe the
Pass to
world.
DeRozan.
It doesn't mean I'm a victim of it. Try
The
using
Warriors
some
pull it
critical
in.
thinking because you're so
Daniels has got his
irritated.
4th rebound in this one.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I do.
I cannot hear it.
I'll go last. I got something, but I'll go last. I'll go last.
The dude doesn't know how to drive. I'm not gonna listen to him. I cannot
All right.
Are we doing a timer still, OD? Because some of these files like to talk forever.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Jeez. Like, yeah, but as we were saying before, you come into a freaking man-centered podcast and you read the prompt and you wonder why we're saying what we're saying. Bro, like, I don't get it, bro. You're obviously a troll. You obviously come in here to destabilize the conversation. You probably need attention because you're not getting it from whatever lover you got. I don't know if you got a job or anything, bro, but you should focus on that. If you got so much negative energy inside your body, as a man, I can empower you by giving you some tips on how to get that negative energy out in more positive ways, my brother, because obviously you're definitely in need. So instead of just arguing and tearing this dude down because obviously that's what he wants, how about we just all take the time to give him one piece of advice and move on to the next person and stop censoring this douche?
Okay, exactly. Okay. Mega, go ahead. Then we have a part about Mega. You can go now.
You talking about me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I ain't gonna do it long. All I was saying was basically the females, like he said, they want to come into a male podcast and they want to dictate terms. Look, we passive to y'all. We cool, right? We understand y'all crybabies and all this and that. We give y'all way, right? But y'all don't even give us an inch
Outside
of
Curry.
nothing, like no accountability.
3-pointer off the mark. The Kings have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Ellis. It's rebounded by Golden State. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
They had some real back-and-forth battles last year. Hopefully we see more of the same going forward.
Now here's Levine. No points yet.
Hold on.
DeRozan outside. The three.
I need to point out a couple of
Rebounded by Daniels.
Okay. For those
Daniels
that
has got
just
5
got here
rebounds
to
tonight.
screen,
Pass to Curry.
that
Fires from deep.
90% of the
And he's in the
subscribers
book.
of this live
Now
are
1 of the
female
2.
and our
They really built
daily
this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
participants.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting,
by the host.
and tonight you can see
And
why after that
most of
kind
us
of
are
quarter
married
exploding from the
and
perimeter.
very happily
Now here's
so.
Murray, providing this team some offensive
If you-
stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Right about how you're treated in these female
Please give her a minute. Please give
choose
her
to
a
go
minute.
to, and then you want to reciprocate with the same toxicity and female energy that they met you with, then you should go and start your own life and do that. Not come here and scream at us because you got abused somewhere you weren't welcomed. And now you want all the men to gather up together and then act as unstable as those women who you were abused by. If that's what you want to do, at the very minimum, you can yourself subscribe to the host like the rest of us have. And I've subscribed on a different name, not even this name, because I get dropped from this live so much. I don't even want people to see me on my subscribe name because it's kind of embarrassing to get dropped. When you subscribe to someone, it's like you're paying someone to treat you poorly. But
okay, that was your minute. Thank you for that.
So I'm going to go ahead and say, go ahead, baby. No, I wasn't even looking at it, honestly. I was looking around. This guy is mad because I just put him in his place, so.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, so, listen.
Literally trying to end here.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Celtics put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially
we haven't been saying that. We've been saying we just want to be able to talk.
You already landed your question.
Hey, OD, can I land for 2 seconds? All right. So, back to respond to Amber, the perfect.
You don't need to respond to me.
Well, fuck you. Anyway, Amber, a woman like her.
Oh my god, I tweeted some your whole mom.
Hey,
Bro, if you wanna argue, you should just message her. We don't wanna listen to y'all argue. We don't wanna listen to y'all argue.
This is what he's been doing.
Let him
Thank you, OD.
Making a change here. Now,
What I'm saying is,
checked in,
who gives a
and the
fuck
Warriors
about your
making a
marriage?
switch
Who
here.
gives a fuck about your subscription? Who gives a fuck about whatever you do with your fucking life?
Little piece of shit.
OD, can I finish talking? OD, can I finish talking?
Kings trail by 18. Here's Ellis. Yet to see a basket. Valanciunas sets a screen. DeRozan for three. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points...
Bro, you know she gonna argue with you. You already know she was finna start arguing with you, bro.
Quick. And here are the Kings now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Count the basket. DeRozan's got 16 points.
This is not a player who likes to be tricked.
Oh, snap. I'm surprised I'm going first. Bro, you already knew she was going to start arguing with you. Can we go back to the prompt, please? Can we speak on the prompt? Maybe the engagement points is good, I guess. You know, we can all start yelling and cursing at each other, but I was actually here for a good conversation, not to just listen to Jerry Springer. You can move on from me. That's all I got to say. Thank you.
I think I said that.
Failing in any game. That lights a fire.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Ellis. Driving to the basket. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Daniels.
And
it's good.
These platforms to help other simps turn back into alpha males, then that's my purpose. And you see my title, I'm 100% MAGA. I vote for Trump because I'm against that this literally bullshit that you women spit on these good women. So go fuck yourself 20 times over.
Potemski. And that's all I got to say. Ellis with a rebound.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Daniels. They lead by 14. Here's Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. Murray, no good. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by DeRozan. Outside Podziemski. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ellis passes to DeRozan. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Curry. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's Murray with the ball for the Kings. It's an 18-point game. Now here's Valanciunas. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Jones comes in for Murray. Arabia's subbed in for DeRozan. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Sabonis, the pass to Jones. Here's Ellis. 5 to shoot.
Let me tell you something.
Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebound. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling game, the way they went about it.
The
Just so
true
physical.
underachievers is men like that.
Golden State Warriors.
He came in here,
on a
he
comfortable
started telling Jamie to shut the F up, screaming at the top of his lungs because he just left another live where he was abused by women.
All right, we'll get back to
So
the action
instead of
after this
just
break.
collecting himself, pulling himself back together, wiping his tears, he came in here, and then when he saw a woman, he started losing his shit and screaming at people who support you. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of support directly to you. And then he says, well, fuck you. Who cares about you? Like, he won't do it himself.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys.
So basically, you know, you men are going on and on about how this guy Cordoni's a weak beta male or whatever, this and that, the third. But as soon as he turns on his mic to say something, it's like 3 men yelling at him and going off the top of their lungs. No, I don't know where you guys learn how to be a man, but no real man gets up on here yelling at other men because they're
scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Moses Moody, Green out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Daniels in at the 3. There's Fultz with a 3.
What the fuck are y'all, the TikTok police?
He's doing that because y'all give him attention. That gets attention. It's attention seeking.
No. Nobody was giving him attention.
Y'all all just came up here. Every woman who came up here centered him.
I can't respond back.
Nope.
You're sent, bro. You have zero level of accountability. You literally just spoke about nothing but him, and then when I called you out on it, you say, we're not even centering him. Come on, that's disingenuous as fuck.
I don't know if you guys.
Rebounded by Green.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Count it. Daniels has got 28 points for the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of.
No, can I say something?
My God. Go ahead.
Let me say something, Parody. The problem isn't that he made it an argument. The problem is that people focus laser right in onto that shit. Multiple people said, hey, let's not argue, let's just move on. And then people kept on focusing on him. So obviously, people want to argue with him. That means they want to argue. That means that is what they want to do. And the issue is people want to argue with men. People want to argue with men. And then they act like they're the victims when they do it. You had every choice to avoid the argument. You had every choice to just ignore him. And instead of doing that, you chose, and multiple other women chose to engage. Bro, I was in the middle of talking. Can you stop muting me? Host. Yeah. Host. Can you control your moderators? I was in the middle of speaking. Everybody. Host.
I'll tell you that right now.
Host. You have moderators on here muting men because they don't like what they're hearing. I think that's an issue in a men's empowerment podcast. Hold on. You see, you're doing it again. You're doing it again, ma'am. I'm in the middle of speaking and you interrupt me. I'm in the middle of speaking and you interrupt me. And then you start muting me. That is not okay. So can you mute the people who are interrupting me? Can you not mute the person who spoke first? Parody.
That's enough. Calm down, guys. Okay. Where is Maga? Calm down, guys.
I was muting everybody. I don't know who. So let me explain this. Listen, it's me mute button.
Calm down, guys.
No, I did not block anybody.
One at a time.
Muting. So listen.
Okay, I was speaking first.
Because everyone is speaking over. I don't know who was speaking first, but
it was me.
Don't tell me to stop.
You guys need to tell OD to stop bringing these trolls up here, all right? Like, come on, what the hell, OD? You are the one that is facilitating this.
You know the energy. Why are you fighting the same energy?
Exactly. You know the energy, so don't get mad when it's
when somebody's talking, let them talk.
I did not have a problem with
the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Ellis. Out to the wing.
Is equal
Arabia
passes to Crowder. Any men I meet, okay? We're not in the street right now. We're on TikTok.
Over Curry. Fultz can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 23. Moody from outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign.
Because this is a men's empowerment podcast.
Then why don't you empower it and support it then? Why don't you?
Ma'am.
She's a social media warrior, TikTok warrior. She wouldn't do this.
Listen, if you have a complaint, Lodi, subscribe. Aquarium.
Bruh.
I'm not complaining.
No, you are complaining. Subscribe with your complaints.
Oh my gosh.
Empower the man's life and subscribe.
It's another argument. I wonder why. Another argument. Another argument. Another argument. Another argument. Another argument. What's the common denominator?
Because you're talking.
Another argument. Another argument.
Right now, Lodi.
Why shouldn't I be talking?
Because you're not subscribing to the Men's Empowerment Live that you're supposed to be empowering. That's being empowered by women's money.
We've had this conversation.
Subscribe, Lodi.
It's okay, bro. If I'm here for more than 2 months, then I lost a job, bro. Go find a job. I don't even talk to pussies like you.
I know you're my family. Go ahead. I'm going to shut down my mic.
What's wrong with you telling Loti to get a job?
We was having a real good conversation, and then y'all let the trolls come in and start dominating it, bro. That's what I don't like. How are you gonna tell me it's Parody's turn?
Let's just move on then, okay? 1, 2, 3.
And I'm knowing that.
All right, so I just think. Okay, Parody, are you gonna go or can I go?
Walking, Jesus Christ, reach your goddamn mic. Jesus.
Parody, are you gonna go?
Okay, H, go ahead. What were you saying? Go back to the prompt, all right? Deja is going to go next. Let's keep it moving, guys. I want to change the prompt also.
Yeah, man. I just feel like in our society. Hold on. See, bro, you see this? Bro, this is not your podcast, ma'am. Damn. The fuck, bro?
Are you reading the text, Odie?
Meet your mic. Go ahead. I'm going to go to Brody next. Let him talk.
Saying in text, he was waiting his.
Hold on.
I'm telling you what he's saying in text.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead. It's okay. It's okay, host. It's okay, host. This is her show. This is her show.
Go ahead. Brody is going to go next. I want to start at the top, okay? Go ahead, then Porgy will go next. Say what you want to say, Porgy. You're next, all right? I'm going to mute your mic. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I feel like in this economy and this, society that we have, man, it's just become, in the forefront to empower women's feelings, to make sure they're comfortable. But then, again, we have a lot of traumatized people who are taking advantage of that system and who are now becoming the oppressors. And we don't have an equally balanced system of men who are able to come out and say, hey, we're being oppressed. Because as soon as we start listing off the ways that we're being oppressed or that we're being hurt or we feel like we are being faced an injustice, we instantly get labeled. We instantly become bad people. We instantly get invalidated. I've been saying this whole time. I feel like that's the real epidemic, is that, yes, there is women out there who are suffering, who are being oppressed, and that should be stopped. But there are men out there who try to help. But then when men come out and say we're oppressed in the equal same way, no one really cares, bro. And you can obviously see it from this freaking panel right here. But I'll land there.
Okay, Parody, that's a good point, all right? Parody, you can meet your mic now, speak. And Deja also, let's keep it going. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, please, we're all adults here,
you can
right?
take this kind of
Let's allow somebody to speak. After speaking, if you have anything, take note of those points. When it's your turn to speak, you debunk, you explain whatever you have to say about that point. Don't just have to unmute your mic and interject that person instantly. Okay, please. So we should stick to the original topic, which is what we are discussing, right? Modern women say they don't need man. I don't need a man pandemic. Right, Odie, that's what we're discussing about, right?
Pass to Laravia.
Hello.
Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Green. The finish! And it's hammered home by Green.
Yes.
Draymond, a buzz right now with activity and making all kinds of subtle plays out there.
Let's keep it going. Deja, what's up, Deja? Okay, Porgy, you made it.
They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
No, it's my internet. Sarah, you're back. Jesus Christ, all the
There's the drive.
Nancy, what do you want to say?
What do you mean, though? You have to say, you just smelled it.
Yeah, with his size, he's not going to miss that. Daniels, that one's true.
Deja, go ahead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, like I was saying.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes
Are you a
gone
baby
here.
mama? Why so much?
Yeah.
She's about 6 children.
That's my niece. What?
Here's the
Say
Raven.
hello to your mix. Go ahead.
Like I was saying.
He takes the fantastic lead pass. Strong for the slam.
Man, I don't even want to speak on the prompt, OD. Like, I see this all the time. I see this all the time. Like, I just subscribe and send you, like, what, 10 gifts or whatever, just to get some respect on this channel. And I'm still getting respect. Like, dude, you let crazy dudes like that come over here and say whatever they want, and then they don't get kicked until, like, we get big complaints. Which one?
The prompt. Aren't we supposed to be talking about the prompt? Aren't we supposed to be talking about the prompt? The prompt.
Is this your channel that you have requirements? The first guy to complain about other people directing traffic, and then he jumps in first. I've never seen him.
You're
before.
trying to start arguing again, bro. Again.
I'm talking to OD personally. If anybody gets in this conversation, that's their fault. And they're initiating an argument.
So, Deja, I just want to say this. Deja, I just want to say this to you. A lot of the times when you get muted, it's probably me. I mute everybody when they start going over, despite what these are saying. I hit the mute on you, I hit it on Vader, I hit it on him, and I've hit it several times while I've been traveling to work. Because everybody is over talking and jumping in. So, you can blame me, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not talking about the muting. I'm talking about like the people who barely come up here, and men. All you have to do is be a man to come up here and say whatever the hell you want to say. Like, you'll let them be screaming at us, and like the age of thing up there, just telling me what to say, what to not say. Who are you?
The host.
I'm not talking to you. You just jumped.
The host said, "Can we please move the conversation back to the prompt?" The host said it. The host said it. The host said it. The host said
I
it.
don't care. I don't care what the host said because I'm subscribing to the host channel. So I should at least have some.
You're going to be able to. You're going to get dropped now. Okay, go back to the topic. What the hell? By the way, Deja just subscribed today. One of my subscribers, so we appreciate you. But why are you being so stubborn? Go back to the prompt or say something else. Why do you want to go back to the argument?
I'm not trying to go back to the argument. I just want a slither of like
and do whatever it takes
respect. That's all I want. Like a slither.
Well, you give respect. Everybody's been giving respect. But even if you been giving respect, doesn't mean that go against and do what you're not supposed to do. But we are trying to organize and let's keep it
clock at 6.
Let me speak on the prompt.
Takes it inside.
Buries it. Modern women, I don't need a man epidemic. Like I said all the time when I come up here, I don't believe in this little I don't need a man. Because when women are raised to think that, you know what, because especially in this world, woman can do anything that
Butler gets the assist.
nowadays.
Daniels has
like,
got 38 points.
Just a great setup
go
there.
to
You
work,
can see how
I can
Jimmy
invest, I
Butler
can do all this
enjoys
stuff.
making plays.
You know what?
There are only a handful
I
of
don't need a
players
man
in
that I'm
the
not
league
going to get
with
with
the
a
big
man.
game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games
And then,
are where
when they spend like 10, 15 years alone, now they're in their late 40s or early 50s, and they're like, and they have like 17 cats roaming around the house, and they're like, wait, I'm lonely. Or when they're going to Times Square with a dog and a stroller and a bottle shoved like
Daniels misses. For Sacramento,
they
they've got
need kids to take care of them. They have a shit ton of money, but they have nobody to put in their will. So when they die, the money is just going to be there or go somewhere else, And it's fine. If you don't want to have kids, that's totally fine. But I advise all the women, like all the girls or women that say they don't need a man, just get a man. Just get one. Like, you're going to be lonely and older. Like right now, this kid that's nagging me and crying into the microphone, I'm going to be without her this summer. I'm going to be without her this summer. Like, I'm just saying, get some stuff. And all that right there.
24-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule.
Because before that other guy came up here, Age of Aquarius said something to what I was saying. My original addressing of the prompt, he then came up and responded to it. I was dying. I wanted to respond to him. Then Cabron came up, and then every man up here got a chance to respond to him, and then MAGA started crashing out. So let me go back. Let me rewind it back. Lodi, I need you to go ahead and practice some discipline, okay?
Yes, Daddy.
Let me rewind it back to the raising of the bar. I made my statement, which is that, to reiterate, to paraphrase, the women that y'all want, you can't afford, basically, because now the women can pay for their own way. It's more expensive to get a submissive woman that you actually want, not some dog that you're like, it's hard to look at her in the daylight, okay? And with that being true, a lot of men are very angry. They're annoyed. They're like, why can't we find the women that are grandfathers and fathers who were able to pull back in the day when men were the main providers? because you can't afford those women anymore. They have the ability to pay their own way. So when you say, well, you're raising the bar too high, where the hell what do you want to do? You want to lower it? Is that how you get stronger? Let me lower the bar so you have to do less? That's the way that society grows. That's how people get stronger. That's the way a society becomes stronger. Is, as a man, I'm going to have to do better.
No, ma'am. No.
I am not. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my God.
Okay, you got 15 seconds.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
You're wasting your time.
Excuse me. So, like I was saying.
Oh, can I defend myself?
No. Let me reply. Let me hear her so I can reply. Let me hear her so I can reply, MAGA. No. Go ahead, Ambler. Go ahead. I want to reply to you. I want to reply to what she was saying, so go ahead.
Remove this person. About me. Oh my God, ew.
And the conversation is dead once again.
Thank you. Shut your mics. Shut your mics. Anyway, thank you. So, to sit here and promote on a male empowerment live the idea of now.
Praise Jeebus.
Okay, listen, hold on. She was replying to me. Can I please get my reply? Please. Why would you reply to her and she was speaking directly to me? I don't get that shit.
Your mouth has been open this entire time.
Deja, why would you reply to her for me? That doesn't make sense.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got a phone call from my actual man.
We don't give a fuck.
So, like I was saying, for the men who want to suggest that we need to lower the bar, there will be no lowering of the bar. This is you know what? You know who doesn't have to go to a lower bar? Men from countries where they still plan on taking care of women. That's why you're on a Nigerian live with women who actually still want to be around men. You think about that?
Okay.
As much as it gets on my nerves, as much as these guys get on my nerves sometimes, we would still rather be around them than you incels here in the United States.
You past your minute.
Because, excuse me, OG.
Instigating. Stop instigating.
No, she's past her minute.
You gotta let me defend myself, my man.
Oh my God, OD. We need order, Milton.
Yes, you're past your minute, baby.
She's on slurs and she wants.
We need.
Why you put up with so much beta freaking energy?
What we need to do is remember that there are still men in the world who plan on taking care of women. They go and become engineers. They go and become doctors. They come to the United States from third world countries and are still able to surpass and over.
And then they lose half their net worth in a fucking divorce.
That's not your business.
Okay, can I reply? Because I'm not trying to argue. Yeah, you are done. You've been going for 1 minute and 30 something seconds. Damn, can I get a 5-minute reply? Can I get a 5-minute reply? No, love. No.
No, I'm sorry. It's not your live, okay? And I'm a subscriber and you're not, bro. Like, sorry, no. Subscribe. Drop a galaxy.
Ma'am, go ahead.
But I am almost done, so let me go ahead and say this. OD, we do all love you very much, and thank you very much for reminding us why we come here. We don't want to deal with these men in America because look how they act. They don't even want to throw a galaxy or a subscription or nothing. Anyway, I'm going to go and take care of my baby now. Excuse me.
Yeah, thank you. Can I reply, please?
Can I say something?
Oh my God. I've been asking to reply for 5 minutes and then a motherfucker come in at the end. Bro, I've been asking to reply for the longest.
Don't let this woman try to instigate and torment against each other.
No, because I'm saying, like, why would this dude come in after the end and say, no, bro, I'm going to talk now? I've been asking to reply. Can you just... Okay, thank you. So when you say I want women to lower the bar, I never said that. I said you're repeatedly upping the bar based off the standards of that's being set in society. I really want to say online. Y'all really be going off online fucking standards. You see people having shit on Instagram and you think you need it too. So you go and deal with the people who getting quick, fast money now, who can support that type of lifestyle. Again, the people who have the biggest issue with that ain't the men. The men just go and they start selling candy or whatever in order to support the lifestyle that these women want to have. They're okay with that. The people who have the biggest problem with that, Ambler, is the women, because other women want that lifestyle too. So when they see you getting flashed out on, when they see that dude having all the money, having all the jewelry, clothes, cars, they're going to want him too. Then you get cheated on. You have a baby by a dude who has 7 other women that he taking care of. And your family ain't really being provided for as much as they should be. You're the one complaining. Women are the one who have the biggest issue with this. But you don't have the level of accountability to even see that I was trying to be a quote-unquote feminist and look out for women and have equality for women. You're just wanting to argue, which is why I keep saying you only up here to argue. And I'll land there.
Yeah. Can I quickly say something? You know, most people in society are average.
That's one that could easily go
they
either
don't
way.
want
A few
average
mistakes
men.
could
That's
be the difference. I expect it to be a fun
social
one.
media is
Well, this
corrupting
guy
their
Jimmy
mind,
Butler
thinking
not showing that he's a
average
ball
is not
stopper.
good.
Awareness
So they don't choose
man.
it. There's a lot of issue we have in society right now.
So
And
it's Sacramento
unfortunately,
now.
women are victims of it. Just like men are victims in certain other ways, women are also victims. Okay? And you're trying on Vader, you're trying to say only pretty women. Men can't date pretty women because pretty women have the, have different types of different standards. There's so many pretty women out here in the UK that they haven't been brainwashed by social media. There's loads of them out there. You can still get a good woman that's pretty and beautiful and can still be submissive to you. So you're talking a lot of nonsense. Some of the things you're saying is right, it's correct, but there's still a lot of nonsense.
Can you mute yourself, Carbon? And Lodi, I just want to piggyback one time. Just give me one sentence, y'all, because I know I talked a lot. But in response to what Ambler was saying, hold on. One sentence, bro. You can wait one sentence. Bro, wait one sentence. Okay, so in response to what the Ambler said, my one sentence is, yes. Carbon, can you mute yourself?
Ludi, are you done talking? Are you done? Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry, Parody, and I apologize. But again, Ambler, in this system, you're talking about the bar is being raised. You're acting like the cost of living is going down in America. You're acting like prices of food is going down. You're acting like gas prices is going down. You're acting like people's wages are being raised. They're not. You're acting like the taxes that people get taxed every year is getting lowered. They're not. They're getting raised. So while women are raising the bar on what they expect, the cost of being alive to provide for yourself, not just a woman, but for yourself, goes up. So your own logic is not making sense. And that's why I really wanted to respond to you, because you're talking in a point of not reality. You're talking in a point of reality maybe for women who are spoiled, but that's not real reality. Life is hard.
Okay, but that's what your job is as a man. Work harder. So, like the African men who come to the United States.
Oh my God, that's just so
Give me, Lodi. Don't interrupt me. The African responding to him just
37
responding
points
to me
his
now.
last time out.
The African men, the Asian men, the people who come here with nothing, they work their way up to a place where they don't have these concerns. They go, they work themselves up, and they get a wife that loves them and provides family for them, and they take care of that wife.
Yes,
okay?
Yes, their wives are wives.
Excuse me, I'm not done talking. The white men do it, okay? The only people I see on these TikTok streets that are sitting here literally becoming bitter and angry over this and making all the excuses are Black Americans.
Because they're dealing with Black American women. Come on, woman. Okay.
This is a part of the problem, okay? See, you want what you cannot give in return.
No.
And you want to make excuses. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, go to work hard, save your money, and earn the things that you want in life. Don't expect some woman to just give you submission and to give you all this, king treatment when you really out here not trying to be a true king.
You don't want to submit. That's the problem, Ambler. Okay, you got 1 minute. You got 1 minute, but I gotta respond.
Hold on. Do you see what I'm talking about, though, like these guys want to respect that they don't actually offer themselves. He sat here and told me my whole point was bullshit. Guess what? I have a man. I have a baby. My bills are paid, okay? I'm not the one complaining about whether or not I can afford to be loved. That's the men out here who are from America who are pissed off because they cannot afford the kind of girl they want. Go out there and find you the girl you want, but she's not going to look like what you want. She's going to be affordable, though, okay? Because you don't want to work hard for the woman you want, period.
And then when you get cheated on by that man, you can't complain either because every other bitch want him too. Go ahead, Parody.
Age. First of all, age. Yeah, age. First of all, you're wrong. Ambler, you're wrong. Now, every institution has a hierarchy.
Exactly.
And somebody must submit to somebody.
Exactly.
It's not often so economic. It's not usually
First free throw is good.
No.
Usually
You're
solid
trying
here.
to
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan
Right.
comes in for Fultz. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. Here's Daniels. And it falls all over the rim and in. Daniels has got 42 in the game.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Of people, and you're feeling higher than them.
And it's Monk off the drive.
Under their leadership, means you to report, share ideas like.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
That was submission. Submit.
And so here's Sacramento.
Lecturer, but you still submit to your lecturer. So in every institution,
Outside Levine. Down low. Monk. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. Golden State is taking 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Kuminga's shot is off. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Monk. Takes a 3. Looney grabs a miss.
The higher the bidder, the more you submit.
Exactly.
The Warriors, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here.
And he probably thought you're not submissive yourself.
That's what I was trying to tell her.
The same thing. For every there is a high price. I'm not there. Hold on.
He's going to bury that. On the wing, Levine.
I'm not done right. So
DeRozan with the ball.
Those two things are different.
Back to Levine.
So, but every man is working. No man is idle. We're all trying our best, and everybody cannot be rich at the same time. Everybody cannot be financially stable at the same time. Even those men that left Africa and left Asia for the United States to make money, they were moving their way. Not all of them.
Levine's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot.
While you're making your money, you still get the one that lives understands you. We all work together. So it's not a thing of how much you have, get your money up, then this woman can submit. And another thing I want you to go on the ambulance is standard. You do not set standard based off other people's pockets. Your standard is how you live, not how you expect other people to make you live, or how you are supposed to live your lifestyle. For example, if your standard is 3 square meters,
Carter, he's checked in for the King.
You're expecting of the person you're meeting. Not saying your standard is 3 square meters, or your standard is
in the second quarter.
Is a lamp. Meanwhile, you drive in the South Ultima. That's not your standard. That's not what you use. That's not what you can provide for yourself. So you don't fold your hands there and say, I need a man that can get me
Warriors with the rebound.
Or
Daniels has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
That's my standard when you don't have it.
You can't be
moving the standard and say that's my standard. I demand give me that's not your standard.
Taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays, and turning the scores.
Most times when I hear women say standard,
Golden State has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter.
Financially.
So
let's it fly. And the basket by Hield. Hield's got his first points of the game.
Well, that's a beautiful
the more money you get, the more you buy my submission, the more you buy my attention, the more you buy my willingness to do something for you.
Yes. Yes.
That's not how it's supposed to be. For every institution, there's a hierarchy. One person has to be under that person.
1 for 3. And the Warriors with possession here.
Not to be
Pass to
oppressed by them
Podziemski.
or controlled by them. It's just the hierarchy.
No good from the wing.
You repeating yourself, brother. You repeating yourself.
The effort level. His tonight has been high.
With some arc. Shot by Levine, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. Shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
You hear OD wanting you to
Outside
stop
Monk.
because
Pass to
you're
Carter.
not being evasive enough. You're making too much sense.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Carter inside. Defended by Podziemski. Carter can't get it to go.
This idea that you can't.
And the Warriors shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Chalk up two there.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go
You should
through.
always be able to set
And the
expectations.
Kings shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher.
But I think he mean you shouldn't have looked down on people. I think he's saying you shouldn't have looked down on people. Like, if you poor and you want a rich man, that's okay. But to say another man is, you know, below you or below anybody else, he on the same level as you.
He's interrupting everybody, but doesn't want to be interrupted, and telling people when they can speak.
Go ahead.
We're all waiting to talk.
Go ahead, Sam.
And they can't get the first one.
You know, Zach Levine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Disagree
Sabonis,
with like
he's
a lot
checked
of
in for Sacramento.
the mentality
Murray
of
comes in for
women
Carter.
submitting to a man, blah blah blah. But I guess what I've seen is
to
that
Daniels. Here's post. He's covered by
a real
Levine.
man, like he
Daniels
knows what he
passes to
wants. He's
Kuminga.
confident, but he's not sitting around like telling them
Here's
what to
Daniels.
do. He is himself
Down
and
to
a
5 on the
woman
shot clock.
that he doesn't agree
Heel
with.
from outside.
He just lets her go.
It's rebounded by
A woman
Sabonis.
that he does agree with, keeps her, and she
Outside Monk.
appreciates the fact that he's
To
a
the middle.
confident real man.
And Sabonis
What I see
slams it in.
among a lot of these guys that are very antagonistic
right
is
in
that
there.
they're confusing that
And here's
confidence
Kuminga for three.
with
What a play! He drains it
the right
at
to
the
like
buzzer.
be pissed off at women for not liking
Way to
them.
close the quarter.
Is it?
Well, you love
You can
nailing
have,
the last
you can
second
have this
shot. Always
confidence,
feel
but that
good
doesn't
moment.
mean that you are a
So a
likable
pretty
person,
lopsided
right?
game through the
A really
first
good
half.
man will
The
tailor
Warriors on
himself
top,
to be
opening up
a
huge
good person,
gap.
good
Stay with us,
morals,
folks.
good
We'll be back
values,
just after halftime
capable.
to get the third quarter
But
started.
if you don't do that, that doesn't mean that you should just sit there thinking that you're the shit and everybody should still respect you. And I see people that are sitting there trying to be, it's arrogance instead of confidence at that point. They're trying to demand something that they're not really deserving. And what I do see is that
Hello,
those
everybody.
tend to be
maybe a bit of a surprise
these
in
like
this one, but
kind
what
of
a
westernized
fantastic
guys
first half we
that are still
witnessed
trying
for
to
the Golden
adhere
State
to
Warriors.
that more traditional value.
I love how they've kept
But
the
I don't
ball
think that
moving.
they like
Make the
necessarily
defense
grew
play
up with any
musical
role
chairs
models to
out
teach
there.
them how to do it.
Musical chairs.
And
I think you mean
they suck
potato
at it.
because they're burning that D.
But I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay for people to want, you know, better for themselves.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star
Hold on. Wait a minute. Whoa. I just asked a question. And I was speaking first. You're not going to tell me to shut up. My question was, I thought it was okay for people to want to hire their standard. So why are you saying that,
That's not a
Sam?
question.
Yes, it is.
Thanks for tuning in.
Why am I
now
saying
it's
what?
time to head back over to Brian
What you just
Anderson
ended
for
your
the start of the
statement on.
third
You said that it was wrong for men to say what they're saying, or you think that men are up here.
No, you're allowed whatever you want, but that doesn't mean that you can make people like you and complain about them for not liking you. You
And there
control
wasn't
your
too
fate.
much drama
If
in
you
the
are not a
first half,
likable
but
person,
maybe things will
that's
tighten
on you.
up here in the second.
So what's wrong with men?
If you want to complain about the whole
And
society
so it's Levine with it.
moving in
He
a
brings it
direction
up for
that
the
is against
Sacramento
your
Kings.
values,
DeRozan and Murray
and
in at
you
the
don't want
forward
to get
spot.
on that boat,
Zach Levine
fine,
out there
die
with
on that
Malik
hill,
Monk.
dude.
And it's
Nobody's
Sabonis
stopping you.
in at the center
But
position. That's the 5 out there for
What's
the
the point
Kings.
you're trying to make?
Murray's shot is good.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray showing he's a capable
Don't
shooter.
have to rise
In his short career,
standard or
Keegan
they're
Murray
not
has
good
shown
men.
flashes of
Or
stardom.
Yeah, and
what
I
is
think
what's the
PA
point
coming
you're
in,
trying to
the
make?
idea was that Keegan
one
Murray's
point
going
I'm
to be
trying
a
to make is
complementary
that I have
wing
realized
shooter. And he's shown that he can
He
do
contradicted himself.
taking strides as a
Traditional
defender, but
value
his ability to shoot the ball
is not all
and
that
have confidence this early
the
in his
Western
career, that's impressive.
value,
And it's Green missing. And the Kings shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Murray finds DeRozan. He gets it.
To have his preference, right? Yeah. Okay, so what's the man have the right to reflect his preference on other women? Hold on, women have their own preference when the person. If you don't have a car or house, or if you don't have your money, check I don't want you. What do you have to say about that? When women say that, you don't say shit about that. But when men are starting to speak up and say what they want or having their own preference, you have a problem with that. Why do you have a problem?
Now you say.
That's about body count.
And now you say, yeah, now.
Waiting to respond to what Parody told me I was wrong about.
Well, we're talking to
Find a woman that talks the way Amber is just talking right now, like say you need to come with pride and all that. Every woman you find that you want to be with, kick her out of your house. Find women that align with your values. Find a woman that's going to work with your profile.
Yeah, go find a buck-tooth ass woman that's short and bow-legged.
You see. Whenever it's a woman who cares about men, she's a pick-me. She's ugly. Woo out the bam. Y'all gotta stop that mindset.
I'm giving her the same rhetoric right now. She's triggered.
To go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Outside Peyton. Pass to Green. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Draymond Green imposing his will and now making threes. This spells trouble with a capital T.
Now here's DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Launches it. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That'll be a second foul of the game. Daniels checked in for Peyton.
And don't you ever think you're not going to find a woman that's going to give you that peace? There are a lot of them out there. So don't waste your time with a woman that complains about cooking, that's not going to be feminine, submissive, agreeable, that's not going to be on your program. Don't waste your time. It's not hard. I don't know why we keep going back and forth.
It's still some great women out there, y'all. Y'all don't gotta become.
One last thing I wanted to end that with, because he made a comment about Nissans and Ferraris, and I just want to let him know some of us do and will drive a Nissan on a Ferrari budget. Because guess what? Not every woman out here. See, this is the thing. When you guys have these lives where you talk about women's inherent value, you are making women see it transactionally, okay?
No,
when you don't take your woman as a partner and somebody who you're going to grow with and consider it equal, that's a partner that's going to say, okay, who cares if we can afford a Ferrari? Let's get that Nissan. Let's grow together. You're not looking for that kind of woman. You're looking for a woman who's going to blindly
Yes, we are. What are you talking about? You live in your own reality. The person who brought up finances being tied to love is you, a woman. The only person who thinks that way is women.
Can I say?
Go ahead.
Can I say something now?
I'm down, guys. Okay, I want to go through for a lot.
Thank you.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
This is a two-part question for Vader. I heard what you said, Vader. Thank you for the advice. First thing I heard you say is the right women that you want is going to cost money. So, is it really that that women's is I'm going to say gold digger, but is after your money? Is after the man's money? Is there? And what about the women? Isn't there a woman that the values integrity and a role model for the kids? And doesn't look at the guy's wallet. Is that happening ever?
Yeah, but that guy sees them as partners.
Wait, let me finish. That's the first part. The second part of the question is if you're telling a guy he has to settle for a bow-legged woman because he doesn't have the money, are you also telling women that they have to settle? Because I hear women say, no, settle, don't settle. Are you telling women they have to settle also, or is it just the men who has to settle?
Double standards.
Listen, I'm literally talking to people with a certain kind of mentality. The people who sit here and complain all day long about this woman not submitting to them and being in a sexless marriage and all of these things, I'm telling you right now, if the kind of woman you're looking for is the kind of woman who looks at you as a boss instead of a partner,